I'm like on the team and everything, and he registers it, you know. And honestly, for me, golf, it's just all about my drive. If I have a really, really good drive, then I'll do pretty well. It's just, you know, since I suck at putting, if I can get that drive really far, then I can do good. So I can teach you how to do your drive. Just don't come to me for putting, please. Honestly, I'm terrible. Now they're gonna have us talk about golf on the camera. The roach will keep showing all the videos. Definitely make a lot more like fun memories, you know. And we don't even have to train for the football boys. We can just train for basketball during off season, you know. Because he doesn't make them play every sport there is like Reaper, which is a blessing, obviously. And their practices never go longer than like 3 or even 4 sometimes. So yeah, we can always go golfing afterwards, especially in like the summer, you know. Just never go on a Friday. That's when they have all of their like tournaments with the grown adults that go there, So Fridays with golf season's always like our day off, or we'll do wedging out in the yard while the boys practice in the other gym. So it's like not terrible. I just like going to bed. I've never, ever in my life. Honestly, that's how I am. Like, I don't... My last year was my first time I ever got a car. And that was pure luck at Shangri-La. And it's not like he screams at you for how bad you are, like Reed did, you know? He doesn't try and put you down. Yeah. He doesn't try and put you down for whether or not you are bad or try and compare you to other players. He literally told me, like, all the time, try and finish the tournament and he'll be happy with that, you know? Like, as long as you finish what you start, he's totally fine with you being terrible. Because at Shangri-La, I always shoot high. It's my highest shooting, like, average I always get is at Shangri-La. It never fails. So I would just, like, talk to him sometime, you know? Show interest in it. And I mean, it can just turn into like a hobby for you. It doesn't have to be where you go into it for college kind of thing. I really think there's much golf. What? I don't think there's much golf. Yeah. My my mom wants me to go MSSU, and they just started a women's golf team, and she tagged me in it the day they did it on Facebook. But honestly, if you like start in high school and you like it, then it can just turn into like a stress reliever for you, you know? Plus, this way you'll push it to where you keep your grades up instead of letting it fall down, like me. I actually got a 35 out of 47. And my first one was a 19, so I definitely improved.
My first one was a 32, my second was a 38.
I hate you. But at the same time, I wasn't sure what I was doing, you know? Because I didn't know. I didn't know what I was trying to find with the actual over theoretical. I didn't know what my theoretical was supposed to be until Callie explained it from what Kennedy explained it.
That's the one that I kept
Yeah.
like, I don't think I think
Because it's supposed to be the limiting factor, which is the least one out of the two that add to be the bigger one, you know?
Yeah, that's what I did last week, but I also didn't, I slept for the night. I slept that day and that week I slept.
Well, I was gone for my brace appointment whenever you guys actually went over what I needed.
You know, all this week,
Yeah.
and then we watched videos.
You slept. I watched.
Literally today, go sleep for 3 hours and woke up and go in.
See, percentage error is what I needed to know, and I don't know. I just couldn't figure it out. Tanner, however, sitting by me, I don't know what he did this time, but he got a 1 last time out of 47 because he's a cheater on it. He was on, but he didn't cheat off of me. He cheated off his phone, but she tried to say it's off of me, you know? Which, I mean, he made it seem like he was doing it himself, but he had messed with the calculator. I was like, okay, that's pretty smart, you know? But then he kind of made it obvious after a while because he looked down at his phone a lot. And I was like, okay. This time, he got a 9 out of 47, and I have no idea if he tried to cheat again. He did not, like, learn his same lesson from last time. Yeah, I don't know. Bo, however, surprised the crap out of me during that experiment, where he actually said the correct answer after I couldn't figure it out for so long. And like I looked at him for the longest time, I was like, how did it register in your mind about mine?
Yeah, Bo's a smart kid.
He just doesn't show it. And it kind of disappoints me, you know? For how smart he is, he really doesn't show it that often. And he's like, that was my smart moment of the week. And I was like, you should make it more of like a daily thing, you know? Yeah, this is the zone that he was talking about. They only play zone. And he taught them, or had them run stuff against zone, and it does not look like they're doing it coherently, what he wanted. If they can just remember what was taught, that'd be great. Or make a good pass, not to the side, and if Tanner can catch the ball correctly, that'd also be great. Because all throughout practice today, Tanner's either not caught the ball at all, or it's hit him and he's dropping it. Yeah.
I already know all those secrets.
Honestly, I feel as though I'm still gonna probably be a trainer. I don't know though. I want to cheer for like football, but I know if I cheer for football, I have to do another sport. And I don't think Nash is gonna let me be a trainer and a cheerleader. So, yeah, but I feel like she's gonna throw a fit about that. What am I supposed to do? Be a trainer in my uniform?
Well, it's not like you like up and decided to do this. Like, you did this and then you decided you wanted to cheat. Like, you can talk about it. She's pretty lenient about stuff.
She kind of scares me sometimes, though. Honestly. She's a little bit scary person. My favorite thing about this team is when Riley takes his charges, because when he starts getting on the roll of taking charges, he takes more. Same with Donkey in his threes. Once Donkey starts getting into the mood of shooting threes, like go here, like make it back and forth, you know, like back to back threes, then it never really stops. Like against what team was it? I can't think of what team it was. Against one of the past games. Do you remember the one where we won by 1 point?
I'm not. This is my second game.
Well, I've only worked 19 so far. And that's only because I stayed after because we keep moving stuff around and we've had flooring.
And I worked 7 hours.
We've had flooring done and we're moving isolation out and back in now. Plus, Aleka is doing a very good job of cleaning and it's kind of they're starting to like get really angry and now it's kind of making me nervous on how long they're going to keep her for. And I can't do that job by myself because last time I was drowning. I never had a day off. I worked every day. I never got to leave at 5 because of all the cleaning. I was just drowning in that work. So if we lose Aleka, I'm a goner until we get someone else to come in. So honestly, if you want to put Sonic, like, I'll put an application into the trade. You rarely, well, I can't say rarely. How do you not like animals? The Max is already angry because of everything she left, and I'm like, whoa, crap. So yeah. I will not be able to survive without a Aleka there. It'll be terrible. She's like my one ticket from complete meltdowns and stress. And I mean worse than the one I had in chemistry that one day where I started crying because I didn't understand stoichiometry.
Yeah, I understand. It's good that
I wasn't there for the notes, and she wouldn't explain it. She wouldn't explain it to me.
I just went in one morning and
Well, I started going into the lunches, and she started like helping me work on problems. I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. She never went over to the there with me. Well, limiting factor, I figured that one on my own. So my mom went to Forest, was like, Palmer needs to start tutoring my child. And she tried to make me only do 4th hour. And I was like, I can't do 4th hour. She goes, well, I have first lunch. And I was like, well, I'll be there during first lunch. Really?
yeah. It's not the first house.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that because I have ceramics 4th hour. And she said, come in during 4th hour. And I was like, I can't. Heck, it's not like that.
The teachers with our playing shoes up on me.
Come on. She was so lucky. I hate having first lunch. I'm about to start eating in Browns again. Because I refuse to get sick because that's where all of the 60s little flu bugs generate because so far everyone... What are you doing? Number 1, grabbing on 24. Our 24 defense on Mason and Youngkin at once. At first I thought he was trying to grab his leg, and then it looked like he was trying to pull down Youngkin. I hope he throws something. That could be something. How can you consume that much food before you play? I could never. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could never consume that much food. My mom really is okay with me not playing anymore because of the amount of pasta I consumed during the season. It was a lot. And she's like, why do you eat so much pasta? And I was like, because it's good for me and it helps me during basketball season. And she's like, really? Like, yeah. That and pickles. But now anytime I go on a date with Jesse, everyone thinks I'm a cheap date because all I drink is water. And they're like, we went to LV in Miami, and one of the waiters literally looked at him and goes, are you not going to let her get an actual drink? Are you serious? You're just going to let her get a cheap little water that doesn't cost anything? And I looked at him, I was like, carbonation makes me sick. I'm sorry. I can't drink coffee. We caught a ball, Taylor Lambert. That would happen. You're supposed to know how you catch a ball on the first day of you ever playing. It's fundamental, and you can't even catch one.
For the one of the Hornets, please evening, Tanner Lambert is number 44.
I don't know if he's had his first day. He's literally not been able to catch one.
Hornets, number 48, Cristiano.
Does I have to watch him during practice? Don't they watch him? I like threaten them and shoot at them and all this stuff, like the first half, the second half, depending on the score. Well, not really depending on the score, depending on my mood, by how angry I get. I will change to keep playing, don't give up yet. I give them tough love, you know? They need a little tough love. Because honestly, these boys have potential. They really do. They're capable of winning. Yeah, it's been open. We've had one boy, they face planted and did a push up out of it. I think that might have been after, I don't know. I watched one game and they went to try and get the ball, and instead they like completely just dived face first to the court, and to try and play it off, he did a push up, like 5 push ups, and he got up, he was like, yeah, and I was like, please get off the court. I think it was an after game. I don't know, it's one of my recent games I watched. It was either an opposing team to the boys, or it was the Afton game against Welch or Fairleigh. I don't really know. I quite remember. He's on the bench.
I know it's not.
Oh, he plays like I want to say 10, but he doesn't play the top 10 that he has. He really just plays like the boys, like the top 7. And then he'll sometimes bring in John Luke because he's an aggressive player on offense. But he tries to play as his strongest and like, you know, want to completely know every single play by heart kind of people. Because he'll play like Maurice, he'll play Enrique because he's fast and can handle a ball while he's running super duper fast. Yankee because he can handle a ball as well as shoot threes like no other.
Chandler Lynn.
Chandler handles the ball pretty dang well.
Is number 11, Cam Kumar.
Tanner because he's big, strong. Jaden because he's strong. And he can shoot pretty well as he gets in it aggressive on defense. Bo because he's big. And Riley because he's tall and he has like the most experience. I don't want to say the most experience because Jaden down there with him. But him and Jaden have the most experience down there. Summer ball. I'm saying like overall like years of
That
playing.
was Chandler Lynn, that's his first.
Because Riley's played on traveling teams, I believe anyways. Really? Maybe it's Jaden that plays traveling teams. I don't know honestly. One of them's played on traveling teams. I know Yankee does traveling teams. I forgot why. She won't be back till summer. Yeah, Haley Criswell won't be back until like summer or after that. So honestly, he kind of deserves a chance to move on. She shouldn't be forcing him to stay. Wasey comes in because he's pretty good too. Freddie is not that bad on the block. He's been getting better in practice a lot. And he's made a lot more like aggressive moves in practice, so I'm hoping he brings that to the table in the game.
Phil Curry picks up his first foul.
See, here comes Freddie. Talon will get in there. He's picking him on the three with an open shot. I swear Talon's a pretty good shot. Well, I mean, not like open. I mean, like for a split second, if that guard's coming straight at him, he can still shoot it, you know. And he's pretty accurate with his threes. Like, I'm pretty sure he has a good percentage. In practice, he has a pretty good shooting percentage. I'm not completely sure on games. I've only seen a few of them play in JV. Like, I've only seen a few of their JV games now. I haven't seen a lot. Is a lot more aggressive when he's put as a post than a guard. If you get him down as a post, he'll actually take care of the ball, you know? So if they take Riley out right now and put like John Luke in, or even Yankee, and they leave Mason in with Freddie, then Mason will take like Riley's spot in. I mean, Freddie will be the 5, obviously, but Mason will be the 4, and he's not that bad. Like, to me, he gets more aggressive when he's on the block. My thing is on defense, I think if they're gonna get screened, what they should do is just switch, you know, how the girls do. Not do like the 50, but if they're gonna get screened and the ball's coming at them, switch. Or if it's a ball screen, switch. So then they don't give up a layup, because I feel like that'd be a little bit easier. Now during practice, Chandler's pretty good at threes. Although, my favorite standoff is between Yonki and who is it? No, I have to see their face. 'Cause I don't see, sometimes they have to switch practice uniforms because someone forgets theirs. But no, it's Yonki and then someone else who will make their free throws back to back. Or maybe it's not even Yonki. No, Yonki's done it. Yonki's done it to where they've shot back to back. Maybe it's Lance. I don't know. I know. But it is. I know that a couple of boys, like, when they're doing their shooting drills, if they all have the same amount, and there has to be a winner and there has to be 3 losers in their little groups. If there's 2 that are tied or even 3, they'll keep shooting free throws until someone misses. And it's like, when you miss it and the other one had already made it, you're already done. You lost. And I mean, it's taken forever one day. And then it happens often where we'll have 2 different boys who go head to head, and we'll just keep going and going and going. And it's like my favorite thing, because then you know who the good shooters are. And I feel like John Luke was one of them at one point. I know Yonki was. And I think Chandler and Mason were maybe. I don't really know. I just know that we have a couple of boys who are really good on the line, who need to get to the line more. But they're just afraid to take a foul, and I don't know why. It's freaking hilarious. Did you hear this? What did she say? Let me talk to you. Was I a make or no? My bad. I was totally not paying attention to that. That's someone needs to take charge. Honestly, my mom. I guess you can just make poor old Debbie think that you're dead in Mexico somewhere. Like my mom instantly assumes if I don't text her within 2.5 seconds of her texting me. She gave up to start watching basketball. Really? Number 10 tries to set a screen too. Apparently, all the boys who want to do somersaults. Because Chandler just did one. Yeah, let's get back on defense. If you haven't noticed, the ball's in movement. It bothers me that Chandler only has one knee pad on. Like, if you're gonna wear one, at least wear two. Either wear both or wear none. I know, and it bothers me. That's how you bust the knee.
Yeah, but it's cool.
What?
Like it looks cool.
I used to think that court burns were really, really cool, and that you never achieved the amount of aggressiveness you needed on the court unless you had bruises on your legs, because I never wore knee pads until I hit like Miami. And then when I hit high school in Miami with varsity, we had to wear knee pads whether or not we wanted to. And so then it turned into, if you don't bust your knee pads open every 2 weeks, then you aren't playing good enough. You think that's gonna go for a big dude? Look, Tanner Lambert trying to catch it. I should have been over the back. Of course, Dana would have got smashed. She fell. You're not ready for the shot. You are not ready. You foul. Shake it off.
I'm riding thing on this side.
No, so in Afton, it's cool if you get a technical, and if you don't get a technical, then you didn't try at all during that game, because all the boys always talk about all the technicals they've gotten, and I'm like, I can't do that. Riley. It's your third one.
The Hornets lineup for Bingham is number 44, Bo Curry.
Sound like you said bowl instead of bow. I was like, so now we have a bowl Curry? That's new. Before exchange. No, so on one of the films that I did, they did the highlights of it, and they said that Bo Curry was dunking it. Like, you could tell it's a straight up layup because he was so far from the rim. And he's like, Taylor, come look at the film. I dunked in it. And I was like, hon, if it's something I recorded, you did not, because I watched it. And he was like, no, I really did. It says it in the highlights. And he goes, and it was something that you recorded. And I looked at it and I was like, that's not you dunking it. I mean, you're getting close, but you don't got the hops yet.
Next back in the lineup for the Bulldogs. There's number 35, Chris Cole.
I wish Tanner, Riley, and Yonke would dunk a lot more. I mean, of course, Gates is going to have to practice on it because his ricochets, because it doesn't make it over the rim every time. But, I mean, I know it'd be a crowd pleaser for one. Where are you throwing it, huh? I would never be that cheerleader. I'd be the one that tries to catch it.
John Reese Spurgeon.
What?
Back in for Wagner.
like coming up to my face and I can't really catch it, and I don't know where it's coming.
Three, Sawyer Joe.
Speed of it is coming, then maybe I'll hide from it, but
When you're cheering, like, just standing there, like, it's a lot different than, like, when you're playing. It's like,
Yeah.
you're not focused on the ball, really. You're just kind of focused on the game. So, like, when it's coming at you, like, it's not coming at you fast. Like, it's a lot more tricky than, like, when you're, like playing. It's like when you're playing, you're expecting something to come flying towards you, and you're cheering to really.
no, I think that's what I miss the most. Is like, what just happened? I did not catch what just happened. I think that's what I miss partially is like, you know, the passing, the shooting, you know, like just running plays. Like I miss offense. Reed hated me on defense, but I miss offense. I remember last year when I practiced with the boys, and I thought that was so cool. Like out of everything I thought was cool last year was probably practicing with the boys. And it's only because what was his name? That was really short. Not Grant, but the other one. Spencer's tall. Short. Shorter than Grant. Shorter than the boys. Well, I don't remember his name. Henson. Yeah, Matt Henson hurt his wrist during practice one day, and the girls had just like gotten done practicing. So I was still in there because I was shooting. Well, during one of their plays, like I just kind of watched them run through their layups, and Matt somehow hurts his wrist. I have no idea how he managed. Like it was out of nowhere. And so Roach was like, "Hey, come join." I was like, "All right, bet." And so I did their shooting, and that tired me out quicker than Reeves ever did, to be honest. But I thought it was so cool because I could shoot with the guy's ball, and I could make it, like, not accurate like the boys can, of course. But, I mean, I could make it. So I think that was, like, my highlight of the year was practicing with him. That's sad. I mean, besides my par that I made in golf at Shangri-La, which was amazing, because Shangri-La is the hardest tournament you'll ever go through, which is conference. I mean, conference isn't like a big, you know, like this matters a lot for state. It's more or less regionals, and if you can shoot a 90 or less, or like in the 90 region, you know, or less, then you're automatically in state. Which I don't know if I'll ever completely accomplish that. I really hope so, judging how I can have more free time since Reed isn't making me run. And plus, especially for senior year, I'll definitely be able to do it because I'll be going to golfing during the summer a lot more than I did this year because I won't be working at Sonic. I don't know. I just hope that I can get better at junior year, and then I'm really, really hoping senior year is like my biggest year for golf, you know? I'm really hoping for that to happen. I want senior year to be the best year of my golf season. Especially because Jesse said that since he golfs for free at Shangri-La, he'd buy my way in. And so me and him would go. He just wants to golf because I golf. He wants me to teach him how to golf, and I was like, honestly, it's not that bad. I can. I really can. After basketball season, when Roach takes us up there and registers us down by the dam, I don't know how much it's going to cost for you, but for me it won't be much. Unless you want to golf this year, then it'll be free for the entire year, so you can prepare for next year and not be a total joke as a senior. He was. I ran track and never practiced last year because Reed wouldn't let me, and he let me play. Just go up to him like, I will be there with you. He wants more players. All he has right now is me, Kaylee, and Carolyn. And Kaylee and Carolyn are iffy. We don't even know if they're actually going to play. Yeah, we just want people who will go to, like, he just wants people who will show up for the tournaments and actually show up and participate. Yeah. I didn't ever play up until my freshman year, and I was terrible at this with me. I was shooting in the 140s, and it's terrible. Last year. I mean, we can do it after this game. He's gonna know you're interested over the tape, anyways. True. I still have to put up the camera though, and it's not. He doesn't really give like long speeches during the home games, surprisingly. Bo's get angry. That's a good thing though. Because he is such a, like, he's just one big teddy bear to me, honestly. Like Bo, you know? Just seems like a teddy bear. So when he gets angry, it's not bad, in my opinion. Why do we got two whites? Okay, never mind. That we're shooting Bo being perfectly in the... Alright, we did that one right. Perfectly in between the lines. I was like, why do we have two whites? I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why do we have two whites side to side? But yeah, no, all we'll have to do is just figure out what to do with golf. Club, I honestly feel like we probably shouldn't be that much. It depends on the brand. It depends on the brand. TaylorMade's going to be the most expensive to go for, so I would stay away from TaylorMade as much as possible. What? Probably in the hundreds, no more than 200 maybe. My shoes, you're going to want, I think I have FootJoy. I can look those tonight after I get home. Those are the best golf shoes. You don't get water in your shoes, and you don't slip or fall or anything in those, and you won't like move side to side when you're trying to like swing. So I say if you're gonna want to really play, because you're gonna go on rainy days. There's no doubt about it, because it's in the spring. They're gonna be rainy days, and you're more than likely gonna get golf shoes, because I guarantee your grandma's gonna be like, let's get into it then. And so I will not go for like $100 I would not go for. I might just go and get a new one.
I mean, mine, like, I might get gloves.
Yeah.
My only problem is gloves. Like, I don't really want to like invest in gloves, like plugs, because like I know since I'm going to take it to college. I'm going to a Navy college in the middle of mountains. So
You'd be,
like,
yeah, true. I was gonna say you'd be surprised, but when you like come back home or something, and we get together again, we can go like bond over golfing, since we did that both in high school. But yeah, no, like he's really like
if he's okay with me like talking to me,
yeah, he is totally okay with that, because I was Reed the entire golf season. So he's completely fine with that. He'll just ask how you're going to be able to practice and just say that you're going to go with me. Because I can take you. We can make it like golf time.
yeah, so like we go like every Tuesday.
I can't do Tuesdays. Mondays or Wednesdays. Yeah. I was going to say Tuesdays and Thursdays I work. Fridays, we don't go down there because of them holding the tournaments. And then if they're open Saturdays, I guess we can do that on our own. But I mean, if I'm not there, he can always take you in his Suburban, because he always goes down there, you know?
I mean, I drive.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's always a way. And for the tournaments, we don't have to drive all the way there, obviously. He takes us there to Suburban.
Like my biggest problem is just going to be
the clubs.
Lance Mason.
I mean, I have, I think, one of his pair, and he's, when I came from Miami, because I was going to use my dad's, thank God I didn't, because that was really hard. Males are different, the female. Plus the length was way off, and I'm like taller than him, yet the length was just way too big. But, with him, because there's also Floyd that does it. Floyd, he's supposed to be like the assistant or whatever. Whenever my stepdad talked to Floyd about the golf team, he said that he can hook us up with golf clubs. And so if anything, I can talk to Jeff to talk to Floyd and get you clubs. Or I think Roach might have an extra pair. We'll see how it goes when I'm putting up the camera, whether or not he hops out real quick or not. Because at the away games, it seems like forever for them to come out. The home games, it's like real freaking quick.
I'm just being hard about that. I think it's something that is I legitimately was told if I kept running, I was going to have to get him some.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to be walking, so it helps keep you straight. Because you're going to be walking up and down hills. You'll have the occasional, like, parents who will drive you on their carts where you need to go. And, I mean, you'll be the fifth bag, no doubt, since you don't really have that much experience, which will move me up to, like, either third bag or fourth bag, depending on... Oh no, they get ruder. They get ruder the more you step up.
What if this is like my talent?
I mean, I would get so angry. No, my hidden talent was art, apparently. Honestly, my mom said that my hidden talent was art, so. Oh my gosh, I get so angry.
Like, I'm not supposed to be a runner, I'm supposed to be a runner.
I get so angry.
Like, what if I just go there like 80?
I would be pissed. You would piss me off so much. No, if you go to state, you're taking me with you because you have to take a girl with you for Roach to take you. So if you go to state, do not take Kaylin or Kaylee. Take me. Because I want to go and I want to watch. Because honestly, it seems so boring up until like the first bags and the second bags and third bags are the rudest and they take it the most serious. Once you get to the fourth bag and the fifth bag, you're cracking jokes. How are you the fashion? That would be like par after par plus
maybe college I had golf
yeah.
so I could play.
MSSU? Okay, I was gonna say MSSU. Yeah. Yeah, plus that's like, you make it a hole in one after another, plus pars, plus like low shot, like strokes. And I'll teach you what the strokes mean and are.
I played mini golf.
Yeah, it's basically, no, it's totally different. No, people cheat in it too. And other people will accuse you of cheating if you shoot high on one and shoot really low on the other. They will accuse you of cheating, especially if you go get killed. Take nail down passion. Yes, and they take it so serious. Even the fifth bag takes it serious because they have like the goggles where they can see the distance. And I'm like, girl, I am not that dedicated. Like my parents. No, I look off the map. And then I'll look up there, and I'll look up the map again. I'm like, and then I'll think about my my strokes and like on my drive, if I'm doing a good drive or not. And then I'll figure out the wind and where it's blowing and how hard it is. And I'll just like, because I take grass and I kind of drop it, you know, and I'll see where it floats and how hard it goes. And I was like, all right, I'll take it. Like I'll look like I'm taking my time and trying to be so precautious and take it serious. I know. And like for Hilldale, I try to make it look like I was taking it so serious and like trying to be top notch. And then I just swing it and you just see it drive really far, or it comes up short, or it hits in the freaking water every time. So I still can't get over how Roach made a joke about that with the other team. He was like, he was up down by the dam, he was at the building, I was right in front of it, you know, with one, and I had a water hazard, and he goes, Rich is gonna hit the water. I think this is my freshman year, to be honest. He goes, I bet you're hitting the water. And I hit in the water, and he goes, ah, "Atta girl," and I could hear him. And I looked back at him like, "Who's up?"
That's
not supposed to be an atta girl thing.
Checking in is Freddie Griffin.
Because I can never, I don't really hit it in sand traps that often, but if there's water, my ball is like a magnet. Also, when you golf, make sure that you either have a Sharpie and you can mark your ball so you know which one's your ball, because they will throw the biggest fit. And plus, I had JM mushroom ones where it had a mushroom on it, and someone stole that ball, and I was like, "Honey, that has a mushroom on it." And they go, "No, that's what I started off with." I was like, "It says JM mushrooms. Did your parents work out JM mushrooms to get mushroom golf balls because they golf and work out JM farms?" No, that's my dad's. So I'll cough it up. And like, I had to get them out of my bag to prove that it's mine. I was like, "Give me back my ball." So I would say, yeah. Well,
Another female named
yeah.
Ball.
Well, depending on the Sharpie, because I did orange ones and I'd have it with me. Some of them will come off. It'll start slowly coming off and onto your club, not to mention, which is quite annoying when it gets on your club. But some people have golfed with like pink balls or like anything that's a different color. So I would, before golfing at a tournament, I would have both a clear one with a Sharpie and then your colored ones, and I'd make sure that it's okay with roach, you know, that it doesn't break the rules there. Because one of the teams did get in trouble for having a pink ball once. I don't know why. It was really stupid. I think we're at like Miami or something, and someone was like, "That's not regulated ball," and I was like, "It's a golf ball. How is it not regulated?" And other places, you'll just pick up. You know, my thing is, if I find a random ball and no one claims it, I freaking take that sucker with me, because you're gonna lose them like crazy. You're gonna have to be buying balls and tees back to back, like twice a week. You know. That guy's just like, I can always give you a ride home.
Eric Blair checks in. Brown checks in for the Hornets.
Just keep playing. Don't give up until that buzzer goes off.